Oh, silly me. I forgot to enable the mic. Hi, hello. Good evening, everyone. Hope you have a wonderful day. I was recapping the last episode, but yeah, so we went to Camelot. Negotiation with Morgan fell, but she gave us 100 million QP. We are safe until we officially declare war against her, which is attacking her. I believe attacking her force or ringing the bell of Pilgrimage. Then we went to the Northern Plain. We got captured for chocolate thief. But the leader Cnoc there was a child friend with Castoria. We beat her soldier and was set free. Then we went to Londinium, met the people there, and little Percival. Then news arrived that the Spriggan, the head clan at Norwich, Spriggan, was plotting to massacre his citizen, so we must go there and stop his scheme. Also, Castoria made up her mind to ring the bell pilgrimage there. So that's pretty much declare war on Morgan, and we will fight her troop there as well. Yeah, we have a pepperoncino have with some manpower. And yeah, this is a few hours before we start heading to Norwich. Yeah, let's get started then. We're gonna turn out the BGM and use the in-game audio. Yeah, probably not too quiet. The in-game audio. I was born on a human ranch and raised in Salisbury, along with a number of other children. They probably need more humans to fight against the Moors. They treated us all very well. They didn't just provide us with food, clothing, and shelter. They also built a school for us to attend. I remember how much that surprised me, since I had always heard that any human who lived a ranch could never be free. But that's why I've never had any animosity toward fairies. It's thanks to them that I grew up big and strong, and eventually got a spear. However, I still know very little about the fairy who took me in. That's probably because they raised a lot of human children, not just me. Around the time I became a full-fledged soldier, I heard that the fairy who had taken us all in from the ranch passed away. Shortly afterwards, the rearing house where our school had been was shut down, and I put Salisbury behind me. After that, I just dedicated myself to combat training until I took on an escort job in a small forest village. I was told I should enter the next juice in Camelot, and even got a letter of recommendation. Oh, I heard about that. That was the Robin Redbreast tournament they held 5 years ago. So you were the human knight who made it all the way to the finals? That's amazing. Yes, I was quite lucky to make it to the end, though I had a very poor showing in the finals. Still, I'm glad I was able to speak with Queen Morgan directly. It gave me the resolve I needed to make up my mind. Talking to her made it clear that she sees human and fairies both are no more than tools. She's perfectly satisfied with the current state of Britain and has no intention of changing it. Once I saw that for myself, I ultimately decided to make an organization that would help the child prophecy once she appeared. Huh, no kidding. So this whole rebel army thing was originally your idea? Was it Oberon who came up with the idea of making it into the Round Table Army then? Yes, it was. My comrades and I were protecting a merchant caravan from Moor's attack one day when Lord Oberon came up to me and said, You would never get anywhere like that, Percival. If you keep this up, your white light will rust. From then on, he began managing us himself, and before I knew it, our rebel army had become the Round Table Army. I get it. Oberon's a real smooth talker. Gotcha. So that's this white light of yours anyway. You're only human, so if you're defeating fairies with it, it must be a pretty impressive technique. Oh, it's not a technique. White light's my spear here. It's a spear of selection, one of Ash's weapons. The fairies who took me in gave it to me. Apparently, it's a holy spear that only responds to one without sin, and no fairy can use it. Selection? Does that make it like your stab, Castoria? I'm not sure, but I think they're at least a little different. I mean, one is a spear and one is a stab. I do sense something similar about them, but a spear feels, well, empty. I could tell it's an amazing weapon, but it also seems like it's not chosen anymore. I would agree with that. I sense the same thing whenever I hold it. It feels like a piercing wave of regret and profound grief over a past failure. The spear's inner lamentation from well up every time I swing it, and they leave behind a trail of magic light like tears. That's why it came to be known as a white light. This spear note is no longer meant for saving fairies. Now, it only exists to kill them. That's not how it was originally supposed to be. It's supposed to be used, but that also means it's the only weapon out there able to stand up against the Fairy Knight. But if it is true that only one without sin can wield it, I expect there will come a time where I wouldn't be able to wield it. That's not true, Percival. You're a wonderful person. You protect the weak, and you never act only out of self-interest. You're the ideal knight. You could never be seen as a sinner. If I tried to use that spear, I would be rejected before I could even touch it for the sin of being too weak. Don't be silly, Garrett. You know there's no such sin. Dawn is approaching, Percival. It was a difficult march, but we made it in time. Shall we deploy the troops when we cross the next hill? Please do. I'm putting Landon in charge of the company while I'm gone. I would like you and him to remain on standby for 1 hour. The Child Prophecy and I will go on ahead and make our way into Norwich using the route through the sewage system the Count opened for us. Once we're inside Norwich, we will rendezvous with the anti-Spriggan faction. After that, we'll start a riot in the city and take advantage of the confusion to open the main gate from the inside. Once it's open, I want our troop to neutralize the Queen's soldier on the rampart. In the meantime, we will take Landon's troop and split up to take out the Queen's soldier occupying Norwich. Once the enemy forces have been neutralized, we will surround the Vault Castle. Understood. Please be careful out there, Commander. That's go for you too, Aurelia. I'm sorry to ask so much of you again. That's okay. I'm used to it. Child Prophecy. Please look after Percival. There you have it. From here on, we'll be on our own. Our goal is to infiltrate Norwich while it's still dark and create a distraction. Please make sure you are thoroughly prepared, Gino. This is probably going to be a long battle. Oh, that's okay. That's a setup. This is a general idea. Maybe in the battle up ahead. Hey, hey! You're right on time, Gino. Count Baron, you're here. Thanks for coming to greet us yourself. Well, of course, hon. I invited you, didn't I? I will go wherever I had to, be it the sewer or the marsh. Now, let's see who else we have got here. Mr. Vinci, Muramasi, Garthy, Habitrot, and... Oh my, what have we here? An enemy? An enemy? Eh? Where? Where? Save me, Percy! Save me! Percy? Percy? Please stop, Count. You don't have time for this. Put it up, Pepe. I'll tell him your real name. Yeah. Okay, you're right. I'm sorry. I just got a little excited since I have never met anyone like him before. Welcome to Norwich sewage sewer system. I take it you are Percival of the Round Table Army. I'm Count Pepperona. Wait, now it's Pepperona. But please, call me Count. Oh, so you're the Count. My apologies. I thought you were a night call at first. It's a pleasure to meet you, Count. Yes, I am Percival of the Round Table Army. Thank you for telling us about this crisis in Norwich. Not at all, hon. If anything, I should be thanking you guys for handling the bloody part for me. Huh, I just noticed one of you is missing. What happened to him, Gino? Who? Oberon? Who? Red Rat would be in the sewage system. Oberon. Oberon is not the shot to be on the battlefield. It's all about having the right people for the right job. No, I'm talking about that peppy friends of yours, Red Rabbitty. Red Rabbitty stayed behind in Londinium. He said he wasn't going to come along if you can't pull the carriage. Oh, I see. That was smart of him. Aurora must have taught him well. Okay then, let me show you the way. Once we reach the surface, I'm going to have you all split up into two teams. Team B will draw a Queen's soldier away from the main road, and Team C will unlock the main gate from the inside. Castoria, Muramasa, you two will be Team B. Percival, Garthy, Habitrot, you two will be Team C. Gino, I want you and Da Vinci to support both teams. We are seriously outnumbered here, so you will need to hustle to ensure both teams have as much servant power as they need. You can handle that, right? This is hardly your first rodeo after all. Of course, I couldn't help but notice there was no Team A in that lineup. You're right, we'll have to remedy that someday. Once you're a real master in the true sense of the word, you, me, and Cnoc can all be Team A together. Can't wait. Where's Cnoc right now? I don't remember. Yeah, what did we do Cnoc in like Lostbelt 5? Understood. Shall we? Oh yes, it's time Spriggan finally got what's coming to him. Wait, this is like... Lord Spriggan, the Round Table Army has begun attacking the main gate. You don't say. The Round Table Army isn't like the other rebels. They are in fact a proper army. They would never launch a frontal assault on our gate with only 300 soldiers, which must mean... Lord Spriggan, the Queen's soldiers are reporting that Novitian has begun an armed uprising throughout the city. They say that they're rising against the Queen's unjust rule, and There have also been reports of the child prophecy there among them. Yes, sir. She has the townspeople so inspired that the Queen's soldiers are having a hard time fending them off. Now that's more like it. Lord Spriggan, please stay with us, sir. We need you to keep our soldiers all. Don't worry, I'm perfectly calm. Tell our soldier this. Defend your post until the Queen's army has been neutralized, after which you are to either surrender or retreat to the Vault Castle. Focus all your efforts on defense and avoid harming civilians wherever possible. Got that? Remember, only the Queen's soldiers should be fighting the child prophecy. Tell our soldiers that their only concern should be defending Norwich. Oh, and tell the guards stationed at the bell tower to stand down. I'll go greet our guests myself. Yes, sir. What is he planning? Just looking out for himself, I guess. Alright, Cnoc Castoria. Let's see what you can do. I hope you got what it takes, because everything is riding on your shoulders. If the child prophecy really does have a shot at victory, she may not be such a bad investment. Besides, I was getting fed up with pulling the wool over these damn fairies' eye. Well, maybe he's just holding up in his castle, or just prepare to surrender. This. Given his reaction, this might be an easy battle. Oh, that's loud. Wait, what is this? いい判断です。もちろん目を背けないで死になさい。逃がすものか。切るぜ。もちろんいい判断です。ここでまっすぐ。内側から終わり。空にある何かを目を背けないでよく言いました。空にある何かを見つめてたら、それは星だって君が教えてくれた。まるでそれは僕らみたいに寄り添ってる。that pass. I need to track that part. Seems wrong. 妖精が何だってんだ。折れんなよ。ですから、もちろん。まるでそれは僕らみたいに寄り添ってる。 それは泣いたり笑ったり繋いでゆく何十回何百回ぶつかり合って何十年何百年昔の怒りが星自身も忘れた頃に僕らに届いてる
調子は悪くねえな妖精が何だってんだ
僕ら見つけ合ってたくり合って同じ空輝くのだって二人だって約束した遥か遠く終わらないベテルギウス君にも誰かにつなぐ魔法僕ら肩並べて取り合って進んでく辛い時だって泣かないで誓っただろう遥か遠く終わらないベテルギウス君にも
切るぜ
見えるだろう祈りが
最果てにありながら鳥はすぐ動物キャメル
記憶をたどるたびよみがえるよ君がいつだってそこにいてくれることまるでそれは星の光と同じように Yeah, this might be loss of battle in this section. Alright, let's take out most of them. We can handle the rest. Go on ahead to the gate, Gino. Percival needs your help now, not us. Please watch Gary back too, Gino. She has a bad habit of being reckless. Got it. Okay, be careful, you two. Huh, let's just jump right into battle. Can let those two handle this archer, I guess. The rest is fine. There has to be a Morgan in the E. You can use NP because he's the human. What the hell is this? It's lost so much health. Whoa.
お任せ。はい。
結構器用なので白兵戦行きます。結構素早いので今のうちに準備を。狙うぞ狙うぞ参ります。
記憶のたどる旅よみがえるよ。君がいつだってそこにいてくれること、まるでそれは星の光と同じように。今日に泣いたり笑ったり繋いでゆく。何十回
お任せ。はい。いいです。
何十回何百回ぶつかり合って何十年何百年昔の光が僕自身も忘れところに
負けないぞ。
僕らの照らしてる。僕ら見つけ合ってたくり合って同じ空輝くWait, the same as what the? What is this?
これならなんとかなりそう。防御陣形。
Yeah, hope you took him out.
狙うぞ
お任せ。いいです。
狙うぞ年です。
僕らを照らしてる。僕ら見つけ合ってたぐり合って同じ空輝くり合ってたく。
簡単に終わらないよう全て見つめます。よろしい。運命目を背けないで。
僕ら見つけ合ってたぐり合って同じ空輝くのだって二人だって約束した遥か遠く終わらないベテルギウス誰かにつなぐ魔法どこまでいつまで生きられるさるか君が不安になるたびに強がるんだ大丈夫僕が横にいるよ見えない線をつなごう僕ら見つかってたくり合って進んでく
結構素早いので戦いですか。やります。いい判断です。ここでまっすぐ死になさい。
どこまでいつまで生きられるさ君が
今のうちに準備を。
Oops. What now? Just protect.
結構器用なのでアフタービジョンよく言いました。ワンリミッツ参ります。
どこまでいつまで生きられるか君が不安になるたびに強がるんだ大丈夫僕が横にいるよ見えない線を 背を砂が僕ら見つけ合ってたぐり僕ら見つけ合ってたぐり合って同じそう輝くのだって二人だって約束した。Wow, this section seems kinda short. Just battle to battle. I have a report from Captain Landon, sir. They're taking full control of the South District. I have a report from Captain Aurelia as well. The Queen's soldiers near the main gate have retreated after losing 20% of their force. Great work. Now go do the same for the North District. We are going ahead to the Vault Castle. Take anyone who surrendered into custody and have Aurelia's squad took after them. Yes, sir. Understood. This is a lot harder than I thought it would be. Garrett, Habitat, you two stay here. Muramasa, Castoria, Da Vinci, Gino. The five of us will infiltrate the Vault Castle. I trust that's okay with you? Okay, just try to stop me. Been waiting smack out of Spriggan for a while now. You said it. We're nearly there. My, still so fiery, I see. Now I'm really glad I went to the trouble securing that route in for you. None of the Queen's soldiers are stationed in the Vault Castle. Once you get past Spriggan's squad, then... Wait a sec, the front door is open. I'm not sensing any soldier in there either. It looks like the path to the bell tower is all clear. Yes, very sus. Probably yes, but not for us. This trap is only for Toria, the Child Prophecy, and Queen Morgan. Spriggan really is a sly old fuck, isn't he? He's just handing the bell over to us. Makes sense though, he gained nothing by trying to protect it at this point. He must be trying to surrender without defying the Queen. He wants to be able to deny any involvement in ringing the bell. Well, this is a surprise. I thought we would never be able to take control of Norwich without ringing the bell. But if Spriggan had pulled his soldier back, he must not have any intention of fighting. That means our battle to occupy Norwich is over. We no longer have to ring the bell to win. That said, whether we go ring it or not is up to the Child Prophecy. If she does, it'll be a declaration of war. There will be no going back. I had to play into Spriggan's hand, but I doubt we'll get another opportunity like this. Let's go! Bell or no bell, Spriggan is still inside. Between him just letting the calamity happen and the stunt he's trying to pull right now, I can't just let him go. I want to know exactly what the head of the Earth Clan was thinking when he made those decisions. We didn't run into a single soldier on the way up here, let alone Spriggan himself. I got a hell of a bad feeling about this. Chills even. Be careful. There's something there. There's something here. Huh? What? Capless. Where are you, Capless? That voice hard in my throat. I smell paradise. I hear Avalon. I say, so you finally come. You should not do that voice again. Jeez. There, magical energy is collecting on the ceiling. This density is a night call. The one who the one save us. The one shall be Britain's undoing. Ah, curse my dead body. I will gladly give my soul for the Earth Clan. In exchange for your abominable body. Saber class. Okay, I can use most of my own then. Yeah, having a fairy Tristan here would be nice. Bokura kata narabete to, narabete to, Riabh ona susundeku. Wow, that's a lot of health. Oh, I doubt Tristan can handle this. Away! Oh, she's not. Her skill not fully upgraded.
もちろん。
はい。
よく言いました。
僕ら肩並べて取り合って進んでくスライトキだとキだって二人だって誓っただろう誓っただろう遥か遠く
こちらをどうぞ。狂い酒。
何のために
我がフェイルノート。
よく言いました。
遥か遠く終わらないベテリキュース君にも見えるだろう祈りが
あれはいつか見た
空にある何かを見つめてたら
私は星を探すのです。さあ幕を開けて。
それは星だって君が教えてくれた教えてくれた What the fuck? It's not That thing was bullshit. What the fuck? By 2? Are you fucking shitting me? Soれは僕だったり何十回何百回
ここでまっす
空にある何かを見つめてたらおいおいおいおい You can't do that! Come on! That's bullshit! Isn't that like NP every turn?
噛めば噛むほどどうぞ遠慮なく。負けないぞ。
はい。
空にある何かを見つめてたらそれは星だって君が教えてくれたまるでそれは僕らみたいに
夢のよやります。恋のように。
まるでそれは僕らみたいに寄り添ってるそれを泣いたり笑ったり繋いでゆく何十回何百回ぶつかり合って何十年何百年昔の怒りが星自身の忘れた頃に Holy shit, that's the remove buff. I thought like CONP. He might be the MVP here.
夢のよ
工具起動。
もう行きなさい。
切
何十回何百回ぶつかり合って何十年何百年昔の怒りが星自身も忘れた頃に僕らに届いてる。 Wait, what does this skill do? Forgot. 僕ら見つけ合ってたぐり合って同じ空輝くのだって二人だって約束した遥か遠く終わらないベテルギウス君にも誰かにつなぐ魔法僕ら肩並べて取り合って進んでく。Yeah, somehow Tristan was the MVP. So we're just gonna ring the bell now, huh? It's gone. That Nico must have been here for a very long time. Didn't exactly go peacefully though. Hope you're at least resting now, old one. Anyway, that seems to take care of the last obstacle in our path. All that's left to do now is to ring the bell. He's here? Well done indeed. I must thank you for finally ridding the bell tower of the ghosts that have been taunting it for the last century. Now that's what I call a swift resolution. It was the finest thing I have seen since set foot in Fairy Britain. Why does that sound like you were from outside Fairy Britain? Once again, your powers leave me at a loss for words. Spriggan. Oh, why are you glaring at me like that? The battle is over. Your Round Table army has defeated the Queen's soldier. Cnoc is now freed of the Queen's oppressor's regime. It is all thanks to you. I, Norwich's own lord, couldn't be happy about this turn of events. What do you say? Shall we toast out your victory? Ah, but where's my manners? Apologies for your lack of consideration. If you wish to leave, by all means, go ahead. My soldier will gladly clear the way for you. We were told you were the one who called the Queen's army here in the first place. How could you do that and still claim to be innocent? Yes, I did make a report to Her Majesty. The calamity caused a great deal of damage, so I request she send soldiers to help with the restoration efforts. Any responsible lord would have done the same. Unfortunately, it seems there was some bad apples among the Queen's soldiers who thought to treat our more rebellious citizen here quite brutally. Ah, but once again, your timely intervention prevented any of my citizens from coming to harm. For that, I owe you my thanks. So that's what you're going with? The Royal Army's attempted purge of any hint of rebellion had nothing to do with you, huh? Okay, that's fine. At this point, there's no way we can prove it one way or another. But what's your game plan now? Norwich has fallen and your citizens are sick of you. Do you really have time to be hanging out here chatting with us? Don't be ridiculous, Leonardo da Vinci. I must say, for a great mind as yours, that was simply uncalled for. True, Norwich may have fallen, but that is a temporary situation at worst. Since the child prophecy is leading the Round Table army, you must only be here for this bell. I very much doubt that you occupied Norwich with the intention of keeping it for yourself. Well, I suppose you may be considering using it for the Round Table army's base of operations. But as you have just apply proven, Norwich is quite vulnerable to invasion. Of course, if you want it to raise up to the ground for treason like Sheffield, far be it from me to stop you. Why, you little... Now, don't bother. No sense letting this one work you up. Huh, you just come out of nowhere, huh, Oberon? And trying to hold him accountable for his crime would only be an even bigger waste of time. He doesn't believe he's done anything wrong in any case. Oberon, where did you get here? Just now. Luckily, my chick with the restaurant worked like a charm. I'm glad to see you all wrap things up here nice and neat. I knew you could do it, Percival. But you've done a pretty poor job with the aftermath. If you were going to kill Spriggan, it should have been during the chaos of battle. Now, it's too late. It would be one thing if you wanted to get rid of Norwich, but you would never do that, would you? Get rid of Norwich? Oh, do you need me to explain it to you, foreign mage? Morgan would destroy it? Don't bother, I'll sum it up. Spriggan has demonstrated his neutrality to his citizen, thereby fulfilling his role as their lord. As a result, the Fairy of Norwich still recognize him as their leader. So they definitely wouldn't be happy to kill him now that he's shown he's open to peaceful discussion. And that's not all. Why Norwich Artisan may hate Spriggan. The other resident who used the Artisan's service consider him indispensable. Remember how I said that Norwich is on the verge of becoming a human city? Spriggan's policy are essential for fairy who want to maximize their profit above all else. That's what makes him so tricky to deal with. Sure, half of Norwich hate him, but the other half supports him. So you can't just kill him without a very good reason. It would make us public enemy. And not only that, without Spriggan to negotiate with the Queen, she would declare a rebel stronghold and just take it over herself. And since we can't protect this city, letting that happen would essentially destroy Norwich. Huh. So, sly dog. There you have it. To kill a ruler is to effectively kill their nation as well. If what you want is to destroy Norwich, then by all means, go ahead and execute me. You're not bluffing, are you? You really do mean that. You don't care about the safety of the Earth Clan, and you have no wish to keep Norwich safe. But you also apparently don't care if you live or die. I don't get it. Well, Fairy doesn't care, they just respawn. Your actions seem so purposeless and incomprehensible. It's almost as if you are... That's right, human. You're no fairy, Spriggan. Oh, so that's why it's his policies that benefit human. Yeah, what they call channeling. Someone who dripped here from proper human history, are you? Oh, so that's why he said set foot. I had a feeling that might be the case, but I wasn't sure. A human clan head? But that's impossible. There's no way he could keep up an act like that for so long. Fairies distinguish between other fairies and human by sense, magical energy, and appearance. No one fairy is exactly like any other, so as long as someone could meet the correct criteria, they could definitely pass as a human-looking fairy. For scent, they would just need to make a cologne that approximates how a fairy smells. Their comparative lack of magical energy. They could have been disguised with a mystic coat. And as for their appearance, yeah, his ears look like fairy's ear, but aside from that, humans can have their extremities surgically modified without any negative side effects, so that's no surprise. What I want to know is how you solve the aging problem. You have been Norwich's lord for 100 years now, and makeup can really do so much to make you look younger. I'm afraid to ask what you look like under all that. Though I don't have the slightest idea what you're talking about. However, let's say, just for the sake of argument, that I came from the same world as Lord Gino there. If I did, surely you could imagine something I might want. I have no attachment to Britain, the fairy, or the queen. No, I can go back to my old home at this point. Wait, how they drip into this? Like the Lostbelt was created like not too long ago. If there was no like storm war before that, I still have no clue how this drip into the Lostbelt thing works. No, all I care about is a place that you can call home. That's not exactly right, but you're not far up either. Personally, I don't care who sit on the throne, queen, chair, prophecy, whoever. It's all the same to me. All I care about is keeping this vault castle safe. My role as the Lord of Norwich is only a mean to that end. One of the tricks to survival is serving someone stronger than you. Right now, that means working for the queen, but depending on what you do next, that could easily change. You see, he's the most annoying kind of person to deal with. He's neither friend or foe. But never mind him. Now we've never had much in the way of military. Once we ring the bell, we wouldn't need to come back here again. Spriggan's is private soldier, just that. Private soldier. I can't imagine they would ever be a threat to the Round Table army. Right you are. Now, do you understand what made me take? You think I'm not worth killing. That's fine with me. Very well then. This jester will go ahead and remove himself into the corner. And you wish to ring the bell pilgrimage? Please, be my guest. Still, I will say that jester or not, I do have hopes and dreams of my own. I doubt I have much longer to live, so I hope I will get to see the chap prophecy defeat the queen before my time is up. Huh. You seeming humans is weird. Okay, now that's settled. Let's go to the main event. Are you ready to do this, Castoria? Salisbury, Gloucester, Norwich, and Londinium. Salisbury, the city of wind, where human and fairy coexist. Gloucester, the city of flowers that glitter bright but hollow. Norwich, the city of smith, where all kinds of fairies and humans compete, swindle, and help one another. And Londinium, the city of ruin, where everyone smiles and cares for others despite the pains and loss they have suffered. 16 years, the time I spent as a child prophecy in Tintagel. Castoria. Okay, now I'm going to ring the bell. Don't worry, I already know how. Stand back, everyone. So using magic, huh? I thought, yeah, it's not like how human would ring. Knocking the bell. Song of Paradise, voice of the inner sea, who you once selected to decide the fate of this land and to see justice done. The bells of the bones of Inception shall show you the way. Forgive us these sins. Huh? Oh. The bell is like the sound spread that far away. Like everyone in Fairy Britain probably heard that. Is it noon already? It seems a bit early for that. Maybe it's not a usual cathedral bell. I wonder what it is then. Sounds really happy and sad at the same time. Wait. My chest feels tight. What a nostalgic sound. Is that a bell pilgrimage, Lady Aurora? Yes, it is. It must be Norwich's bell, meaning the Earth clan has accepted her. It looks like our plan worked, Oberon. Though I do feel a little bad about tricking Woodwoos. Huh? Oh, she's just stalling him. Congratulations, Castoria. Thank you, Gino. Now, at long last, we can finally take the next step forward. You are spread throughout the land. This town, it's it feels like it's ringing out across all of Britain. And this frequency, it doesn't sound like joy so much as. Aha, now I see. So that's what they mean by pilgrimage. There's the first one. What a relief. It's about time she did something worthy of the child prophecy. I was more than a little worried when she accepted the Queen's invitation to Camelot. But now, the war will finally begin. I can't wait. Can you, Kuyanskaya? Her Majesty, the Queen versus the Child Prophecy. The Fairy Knight versus the Round Table Army. I wonder who's going to drop out first. I wonder who will have the last laugh. Who would you bet on, Kuyanskaya? Maybe you would put your money on Chaldea, the real dark horse. Chaldea can't possibly win. They're not even a player in this game. But having said that, in your case, betting on Chaldea may be not such a bad idea. Fairy Britain's market value is about to tank after all. So, if you know what's coming, maybe you should consider a different possibility. Don't be ridiculous. There's no way I'm getting out of this game after all the trouble I went to set up the pieces. Here, all the lords are planning some shit. Oh yes, just you wait, Kuyanskaya. I'm going to make things right, no matter what happened. Lady Miriam. Yeah, now who is it? Who's next? Oh, Snocnaria. Huh, so that's what a bell pilgrimage sounds like. It doesn't do much for my soul. Well, it's good Norwich out of the picture. About time she finally got serious. Anyone worthy to be my rival should have no trouble at all ringing a bell or two. What an ominous sound! Is that one of the bell pilgrimage? What happened to the soldier we sent to Norwich? What is Lord Spriggan saying about this? It's the child prophecy. She banded allied with the Round Table Army and invaded Norwich. What was Woodwood doing? How could he let the Round Table Army to make a move while he was in Oxford? Barrow got us right. We should have captured and killed her when we had the chance. Order! Order! 30 Ambassador, 100 Official, close your mouth. High Queen Margaret is about to speak. Hear her words and obey. A bell of pilgrimage has been rung. Send word to every lord and fairy in the land. The child prophecy is no longer my subject. I name her an enemy of the state. All who offer her aid of any sort shall be branded the same. Fairy Britain aided no enemy. It crushes them without mercy. I command Woodwose, Lord of Oxford, to begin an attack on Londinium. I shall wait his success in this battle against his transgression in permitting this advance on Norwich when determining his punishment. There is no place for the child prophecy in my fairy Britain. Oh, the High Queen has made her decision. That accursed child prophecy as good as dead now. War, there's going to be a war. Oh, I can't wait. This is going to be so much fun. Yeah, you don't talk, actually don't have to fight. Of course you see this as fun. I've been bored out of my mind these last 100 years. Now I could hear the low-class fairy withering in agony again. Yeah, all these assholes, schmuck. High class. Thank you, child prophecy. Thank you, Round Table Army. Thank you for studying bloodbath. Oh, these motherfucker. No sooner do they see preparation for war being made than they scurry up to their homes. 2,000 years and Fairy are still just as fickle and bloodthirsty as ever. Portion, awaken, night portion. Yes, High Queen, God Knight Portion, at your service. It's an honor to have been free from the chessboard. Huh, should she turn them into chessboard? The chess pieces? 200 years since I last saw you have done nothing to diminish your Majesty's beauty. Never mind the formality. Here, drink this. This water will grant you memory of all that has transpired in the last 200 years. Very well then, if I may. Now I understand. The child prophecy. I'm sorry my clan head's prophecy has become such a headache for you, High Queen. Speaking of which, where are my fellow Mirror Clan fairies who replaced Angel as their head? The Mirror Clan is gone. You're the last of their kind, Portion. I see. What an ironic twist of fate. I parted ways with Ansel to save your Majesty as a knight, and thanks to that, I'm still alive today. That is surely the optimal future you once saw. Your choice was the correct one. It is why you're alive today. Now, you once again make use of your prognostication. You accompany Fairy Knight Gawain and Fairy Knight Lancelot as the advisor. Well, we can probably handle Gawain, but Lancelot is no go. Even if we have Mash here. Oh yeah, and Castoria, where is he? I don't think he was seen since after the last time we was in Norway. Wait, and if by some chance worse should come to worst, I should trust you know what to do. Yes, High Queen, we God Knights are fully aware of your wishes. You would like the Fairy Knight to go to Oxford to assist with the attack on Londinium, yes? Have you gone sob in the head? Woodwose need no help with Londinium. I have another mission for the Fairy Knight. like destroying Norwich. There's someone else who has been a thorn in my side for too long. The attack on Londinium is merely a sideshow. Cnoc. That's the only one I can think of. Well, that's finally the one bell down. Wait. Castoria? Wait, is he gonna get her second ascension here? Huh? What's going on? Why am I glowing so much? She must be burning up. Water! We need water! Da Vinci, can you whip up some fast-acting coolant or something? Grown up me might have been able to, but me? No way! Ascension? No. It's gone now. What was that? Whoa, sorry for panicking there. The prophecy never said anything about that. That aside, yeah, I can tell. This is really... Yeah, it really is. Another fairy, but even I can tell. Why are you all staring at me like that? You're making me nervous. Did I do something wrong? No, you did something very right. You got stronger. Castoria, did you just get crazy strong? The bells are the power up, it seems. Wait, what is this? Wait, it's all in shrouded in cloud again. What is this? The map will change something? I didn't expect that. Fragment. Mash? I think we'll get back to Mash now. Wait, but it was Norwich. This could still be somewhere else. Wait, it's the coast. My body's tingling all over. What happened to... Wait, what? What? Oh, wait, how is she even next to Mash? Whoa! She's awake! Look, Ash! Wait, huh? Ash and Mash? Huh? Look, Ash! The weird girl with even a weirder armor finally woke up. Wait, and Hibernian is with Ash? Huh? She got to be an evil fairy. Can I kill her? Can I? Habershot, you're alright. Thank goodness. I was worried that huge lightning bolt might have burned Norwich to the ground. Norwich? What the heck is a Norwich? Is that the name of the forest you came from? Wait. The Morgan's spell sent Mash to the past? And she sent the other calamity to the past as well? And is she also named Habershot or like other name? This is the coast where they first landed, right? A beach? Where did Norwich go? Where's Senpai and Castoria? What's going on, Habershot? What happened to Norwich? I don't know any Norwich, and quit calling me that. That's not my name. I'm Tortorot, Fair Knight Tortorot. Yes, it is the past, isn't it? But don't you forget it. The Fair Knight Habershot and Tortorot. And Ash is the past. The hell? Morgan send people to the past. Did she send the other calamity to the past? Huh? Torot? You mean you aren't Hibernian? Hibernian? I don't know what that is, but I love it. Oh wait, is this gonna... Is this what she's gonna happen yet in the future? I'm not even sure if it's the same fairy, so... That's way better than Grimkin's yapping. Ash, you gotta see this. She's amazing. You gotta see this girl. She's amazing. I don't know what she's talking about, but everything she say is amazing. She got to be amazed just like you. Excuse me? That's Castoria. Yeah, like a child prophecy is like the privilege, like a reincarnation of Ash. Coming, coming, Totoro, and please stop just calling everything you have not seen before Mage Crab, would you? Hello there, nice to meet you. I'm Ash, and this is Totoro. Welcome to Britain, the Eyes of Fairies. Would you be so kind as to tell us your name? It must be fate that brought us together here. We would be happy to help you if you like. Oh, she's nice. She's like previous Castoria. Like Castoria is like the new Ash. Thank you. My name is Mash Kiria Light. Ash, are you Ash's savior? Oh, so you know about me. Are you from Londinium then? I'm sure I would remember seeing a fairy as strong as you. Wait, how did... you can probably see like the magical energy level or something like that. I'm sure I would remember seeing a fairy as strong as you, though. I'm sure I sense an incredibly powerful spell similar to the Infinity Mirror out here on the East Coast. Oh, are you a Northern Fairy, perhaps? Did you mess up the teleportation and end up out here in the middle of nowhere? A Northern Fairy? So she's one of Queen Mav's people, even though she's so cute? That would make her our enemy. Can you kill her, Ash? Of course not. Please, Totoro. Just be quiet for a moment. Why do you come with us, Mash? We should leave before more begin showing up anyway. Come on, our camp is over these woods. It'll be much safer to talk there. And so, we begin a new story, or rather, continue a previous one. Wait, if she was sent to the past, how can she come back? The hell? When Mash rushed in to protect Gino and Atoria, she was snatched away by Morgan's water mirror. After a moment of darkness, she awoke to find herself on an unfamiliar beach. Surrounded by blindingly thick fog and the crashing of waves. On the northern horizon, she could see a tree of emptiness stretching high into the cloud. As if it were holding up for the very sky. The fairy only knew it as the World Tree, though. But what surprised her more than anything was, there's no wall here, no sign of the wall of light that used to cover all Britain anywhere. In fact, there was almost nothing to be seen near Britain at all, nothing but an endless plain of white sea water. This was Britain in the year 400 in the Fey era, 1600 years ago, approximately 2400 years in the past. A Fey era, yeah, not the Morgan era, yeah, my mistake. 2400 years in the past. And this is the story of Ash's Savior's final, fateful battle. Wait, like, she was in Londinium, I believe. And some shit happened, people accuse her. Wait, she was in that beach as well? I thought it was like the western beach here. Pretty like, she's still in Norwich in the past. There was no city back there. Wales. Oh. Wait, the bells are ringing again. Ah, I can still hear the bell ringing. Even though it's been half a day, even though everyone smile and praise me. Whenever I close my eye, I can feel that sound, like something grabbing my head from behind. It feels like this ringing may never go away. Huh? Saber. Castoria Castor, another Briton. From the world called proper human history. Another version of me, though one entirely unlike me. An imposing figure, neither mage nor fairy, but a child born to human and dragon. Castoria Pendragon. The ideal king who unified the lords of Britain, protected it from outside invaders, and built the towering white castle of Camelot. She was loved and trusted by all, and she shone brighter and more righteous than anyone else. With her 12 knights of the Round Table, her many loyal cavalry, and her tridactyl in hand, she laid the foundation for countless futures. She was a truly great woman. I have never seen her like. I don't want to see her. I don't want to be shown her. I can't handle it. I can't believe it. I can't accept it. After all, I'm the only one of my kind. I have nowhere to run. No one understands me. Romance is out of the question. There's no reward, no finish line, no rest. I can't make so much as a single mistake. So many things I'll never have. How cruel would I have to be for everyone to accept a king like me with a smile? Huh. But where are we? Where there's a horse moving. Oh, it's morning. I guess we must have covered a lot of ground overnight. I had the craziest dream. It must be because I rang one of the bell of pilgrimage. That life is no joke. Well, that was nice. While we were rocking back and forth in the carriage, we almost made it back to Londinium overnight. Good thing we didn't run into any trouble, huh? I see, so you used the cover of the night to get to Norwich without drawing attention. And for the return trip, you were lucky not to get the horse-drawn carriage. The Queen might technically prohibit animals from being used for manual labor, but see no real penalty for doing so. Right now, only the clan heads have horse-drawn carriage, but who knows? Eventually, everyone might start using them and get this whole trend get started. All that said, I wonder why the Queen banned a horse-drawn carriage in the first place. Does she just love horses? That's part of it, but it's merely another way to keep fairy in line. If horse-drawn carriage become commonplace, fairy horse will stop being born. Fairies are both cruel and innocent, you know. As soon as something like that becomes popular, we stop seeking out anything else. I mean, it's been 2019 years since we started seriously copying human culture, right? The fact that horses like the Red Rabbit and Percival dear Kundry are still alive and well is proof of Morgan's consideration. Now I see. So there's work involved in maintaining mystics. So Morgan is fine with imitating human society, but she wouldn't allow any cultural imitation that would risk eliminating entire swaths of fairy ecology. Gotta say, that's pretty smart of her. Guess she's more than just a cruel queen out to squeeze her citizens for everything they have. Authority is really feeling down, doesn't she? The fairies in the Welsh Woods were... Great point. The Queen doesn't actually care about the fairies' future at all. Oberon? Remember the fairies you all met in my domain, the Welsh Woods? There's the one place in Britain with autumn leaves. The fairy who fled there are all weak. They all ran away to escape cruel mistreatment. They have nowhere else to go in the whole of Britain. They were persecuted, orchestrated, ostracized, and accused of spreading poison just by existing. You see, they all look like insects, so they... Oh! Yeah, Morgan hate insect. So they lost their home because Morgan's hatred of bugs. Oh, they mentioned it right away. And their low intelligence and innocent nature forever it prevent them from taking part in Fairy Britain's imitation of human society. My words are where fairies are like that come together until they inevitably die. That's right, under the Queen's rule, Fairy Britain has no place for the weak. She only cares about the land itself, not the fairy who lives on it. Yep, but just because Morgan thinks they're worthless doesn't mean they actually are. That forest is home to those with nowhere else to go. Those who have been forgotten and left to die having never known anything but ire and antipathy. And it was into the heart of that forest that I was summoned. Huh. But no clothing. I wonder how he got his clothing now. Of course, Fairy Britain doesn't tolerate any interference from proper human history, so was summoned in a very fragile state. I could hardly move, so all I could do was lie there and sleep. I think I had been the only one there. I think if I had been the only one there, I would probably have just disappeared again. I know I said I only had a cloak on me when I first came here, but that's not actually true. I had nothing at all. I was so cold, so little cold even. But I wasn't at all scared or lonely. The small fairies. I've never seen this fairy before. He's so alone. Poor thing. But he's so handsome. He looks so kind. He's like a prince. A prince. He must be our king. We have a king of our very own now. We have to protect our king. Let's all help him together. They weren't able to touch me, but they did make a perfect circle around me as they waited excitedly for me to wake up. You know how just knowing someone is cheering for you can give you the strength to go on? There you go. Their voices helped me secure my consciousness and eventually stabilize my spirit origin and wake up. You could say one of the reasons I'm so overly invested in Britain's welfare is their kindness. Who say they are worthless or incapable of doing anything? They might be powerless, but they were the only one who cared for me. So of course I have to do everything I can do to pay them back. That's why I care so much about taking Morgan down. Ah, that's a really nice story. Really, I'm a lot like you, Gino. I might only be the king of the weak and powerless, but that doesn't mean I'm going to hold anything back. Even if I'm never able to save even one fairies, I'm still going to do whatever I can to the best of my ability. I had no idea. Come to think of it, you never did tell us about your summoning, Oberon. No, I guess I never did tell you, did I? I was summoned to this land a few months before you and your team showed up. Yeah, you've done a lot of things just in such a short amount of time. It was right around the time Barrow first arrived here. Huh? Only a few months? That's something's wrong. Proper human history must have sensed his intervention didn't bode well. It was like 2 years ago. Even like in game time. I have a message for you from Captain Coward, sir. The enemy has already made a camp on the north side of Londinium, but you should have no trouble getting in from the south. Understood. Thank you, soldier. Then we'll continue bringing the child prophecy back to Londinium, just as we planned. Tell Cowards to hold his ground for now. It's too early for an all-out war between our forces. Yes, sir. Ooh, we're gonna fight wood wolves. What was that all about, Percival? Well, just as we expected, the Queen's army has begun to march on Londinium. She has dispatched Woodward and his army from up at Oxford. That's quick. I can't usually mobilize the whole damn army at the drop of a hat. It's been a day since Castoria rang the bell. The Queen must have ridden them hard to get them moving so fast. Woodward's army is made up entirely of Fang Clan Fairy. They don't typically need weapons or bother with them, so they can move quickly when they have to. They are matchless on the battlefield, but they are not so great at occupying territory or laying siege. So if that's who Morgan sent to Londinium, they shouldn't be much of a threat. We should be able to wear them down by fortifying our defenses. And taking out Woodward when he'd inevitably lose his patience in taking the field himself. What is it, Garrett? Oh, I'm sorry. Just, you seem so different now. Different just now. So that changed her mentality a bit, huh? Like more confident. As she gets stronger. Huh? Did I? I thought I was just being myself, haha. Was I more confident or something? As you should be. Remember, you've rung one of the Bell Pilgrimage now. Wherever you go, you're going to attract a lot of fairy who are fed up with the Queen's regime. So hold your head high. Besides, you really have gotten stronger, right? Yep, in terms of magical energy, I could say she's about equal to Morgan's little finger now. Yeah, still a long way to go. We need all 6 Bell. I had no idea the Bell Pilgrimage could do that. No wonder the clan heads weren't so quick to give you permission. And we still have 5 to go. Wait, hang on. There's the Wind Clan in Salisbury, the Wind Clan in Gloucester, the Earth Clan in Norwich, and the Fang Clan in Oxford. Is there one in Londinium? But there's no clan here. There's only 4 Bell. What about the Mirror Clans and the King Clans? Yeah. Noctaria might let us. Might. But the Mirror Clan was wiped out. Where was their like town? City? Don't you worry about that. I'm still not sure about the Mirror Clan's belt, but I do know about the other one. The fibber is at the every edge of Britain. At the root of world trees is a remnant. Huh? Orkney, it's in the ruin of Orkney, the now forbidden city at the end of the world that was destroyed long ago. Well, could have went to ring that bell first to get stronger. Okay, hold on. I know the bells are important, but right now we need to focus on Londinium. Well, I mean, ringing the bell means declaring war, so yeah, that should be the second bell we should go for. Yeah, makes sense. Woodwoods' army is practically on our doorstep now, right, Percival? Are you sure it's safe for us to go back? Yes, and I also think we should do just that. Artoria's right, the Fangler is poorly suited to siege warfare. If all we need to do is defend Londinium this war, we can hold out for 10 days even with the forces we have. That should give us plenty of time to come up with a plan. Woodwoods' army is camped outside of the plain about 2 kilometers north of Londinium. They don't have the numbers to properly encircle us. Woodwoods' only hope for victory is to break through our main gate to take over our city from the inside. Which is why we're going to chip away at his forces while staring him down. We're going to have a separate unit wither away at them. Yes, it's the same shit. Right, the greatest advantage we have is our ability to retreat to a stronghold whenever we need to. Even as we are headed back to Londinium. Having the troop we set out to have free Norwich split up into 2 squadrons and move out to Londinium's east and west side. Part of the job is to deter Woodwoods from launching an all-out assault, since doing so would leave his forces vulnerable to attack from behind. But if those squadrons get a chance, they will also attack Woodwoods' isolated troops, thereby reducing their overall number. We may not be able to beat them in a straight fight, but in a siege like this, we are pretty evenly matched. So we'll just have to slowly tip the battle in our favor as it drags on. Fortunately, we also have the Count in Norwich helping us now, so we should be good on supplies. Okay, but while Londinium might not be completely encircled, it's still mostly surrounded, right? Is there some secret entrance underground path inside or something? No, I'm afraid Londinium has nothing like that. Or at least, if it does, we haven't been able to find it yet. Then, does that mean we're about to... That's right, we're going to look for a weak spot in Woodwoods' line and charge right through. This is great! It'll be the perfect opportunity to see what our new and improved Castoria can do. Wait, I thought they said to approach from the south. This... Not Castoria? Just... She's already in the formation. Saber note. I'm not sure about this. Yep, she's already here. AoE. My saber and my archer class so lacking. This is sad to look at. Maybe add some berserker in there. Wait, what?
切り刻む。
いたわしじゃ。
はい、よろしい。
司令
空にある何かを見つめてたら、それは星だって君が教えてくれた。まるでそれは僕らみたいに寄り添ってる。
わしじゃ。よかろう。負けないぞ。
それを泣いたり笑ったり繋いでゆく。何十回何百回ぶつかり合って、何十年何百年昔の怒りが星自身の忘れた頃に僕らに届いてる。僕ら見つけ合ってたくり合って同じ空輝くり合ってたくり合って輝くのだって二人だって約束した遥か遠く終わらないベテルギウス君にも見えるだろう。
でよくであるか。司令
僕の肩並べ取り合って進んでく。
やだな。
Let's kill some more.
ですからのやりま負けないぞ。あれはいつか見た終わりの星。どれほど遠く汚れても私は星を探すのです。さあ幕を開けてアラウンドカリバーン。ここでまっすぐここまでやればいた。
Okay, one more.
よろしい。
あるか。
と
放て
吠えても無駄です。まだだ。
Oh wait.
白兵戦行きます。運命ぜひもなし。
よろしい。
望まれることをぜひもなし。望まれたように。それはいつか来る兆しの星。誰に呼ばれるまでもなくあなたは星をかざすでしょう。アラウンドカリバーン。三千世界に屍を晒すがよい。天魔降臨。これが魔王の三段打ちじゃ。やだな。
Oh shit. We're expecting some more strong mob here.
狂い酒。ね、はい。我が音の前で万物は劣化し、物質は静止する。ベイルノート。はっ。吠えても無駄です。ひねり潰します。 軽やかに奏でましょう。
わしに任せよ。戦いですか。皆殺しじゃ。今のうちに準備。負けないぞ。わしじゃ。えい。
そこだ。
放て。わしに任せよ。
では
よかろう。もちろん。三千世界に屍を晒すがよい。天魔降臨。これが魔王の三段撃ちじゃ。白兵戦行きます。当然の結果じゃな。
Yeah, damn it, no use. We can't stop on our own. It's not just Percival either. All the human soldiers are moving really fast. It's the child prophecy doing this. It's just like what High Queen Morgan does. We did it! We punched through their defenses. Everyone, make for Londinium. We're out of here as soon as the east gate is open. I'll bring up to the rear. Don't worry, nobody is getting past me. Gino, I want you to stay with the tribe prophecy. Will do. Going ahead now. That's what I would like to hear. See you in Londinium. Ooh, gotta set a win against this army. Might looking pretty good for us here. It took a few small skirmishes to get here, but we made it back nearly unscattered. I would say we won the battle today. Great work, everyone. You too, Percival. You weren't kidding about Londinium being tough, huh? That's an understatement. I took a look at those walls earlier and it looked like they are embedded with mystic codes. It reminded me of Mash's armor. Gosh, I love armor. It make you look so knightly. Maybe I should get some for myself. Then again, maybe it's still too soon for me. Besides, I don't know where I would go to get some anyway. There's a smith here. I gotta say, they still have the advantage of numbers. The longer this battle drags on, the more likely they are to get reinforcement from Camelot. You can't just lurk in a hidey hole forever. We need to be looking for chances to take the fight to them. That can wait until we have more soldiers of our own to work with, like the one the Count is sending along with the supplies. By this time tomorrow, we should have a good number of rebels from Norwich here to help us. That's when we will strike at Woodgoose's headquarters. We can settle this all at once while enemy guard is down. Yes, that's the idea. Which is all the more reason for us to rest and recuperate now. Go ahead and turn in for the night if you like, everyone. Our soldier will stand watch. Wouldn't be that easy though. Northern of Londinium, Woodgoose army camp. Say that again, Barrel Gut. I don't think I heard you right. Did you really just forbid me from going into battle? You want me to refrain from attacking Londinium directly? High Queen Morgan would never say anything like that. Don't you lie to me, you filthy human. You think just because High Queen Morgan has taken a liking to you, you can dishonor me and my army? Whoa, easy there, Woodgoose. I'm not so big on this plan either, okay? If you ask me, this is a great opportunity to demolish that castle while we have all the rebels in one place. I mean, this is obviously a terrible move, right? I can't blame you for having issues with it. So how about it, buddy? Why don't you tell me what you really think of the High Queen? I would be most happy to pass it along to her when I get back to Camelot. Oh, I think that's a great idea. I would love to hear Martha's reaction to that. Go on, Furball, bark for us. You got something to say to Martha, let's hear it. Hey, is it true Aurora played you like a fiddle in your own restaurant while shit was going down in Norway? No wonder Mother's so sick of you. I can't blame her for forbidding you to fight until you shape up. You know, you're the only one who ever made her cross like that. Who knows what you get up to without some oversight? Don't you talk to me like that, you little... Lord Woodgoose, you have every right to be upset, but please try to control yourself. I know. I'm well aware. I wouldn't repeat Bogus' mistake. If that is the High Queen's command, I am, of course, happy to comply. The Fang clan have always been High Queen Morgan's loyal retainers. We are nothing like the Earth clan, always dancing to Spriggan's tune. Very well then, if they want to hide in the castle, I can play along a while. I'm delighted that Her Majesty had entrusted me with eradicating both the Chap Prophecy and the Round Table Army. Of course, I have no objection. But that being said, should the Round Table Army attack us, all bets are off. I trust you understand that if that happened, we'll have to meet them in the field. You bet, buddy. Believe me, that's what I would prefer too. But I can't lend you Tristan, okay? She's my personal bodyguard. If things start getting serious, I'll be counting on you guys to massacre the Round Table Army by yourself. But hey, you can pull that off, right? You might be getting old, but you're still the head of the Fang clan. Yeah, he don't like that. Don't be ridiculous. I don't need to go after them myself. My elite soldier will be more than enough. Neither the Child Prophecy nor the foreign mage pose any real threat. The only problem is that cheeky brat Percival, who managed to put up a good fight against Lancelot. Wait, he's that strong? Yeah. They did mention he was that strong, so yep. Yeah, she could counter to Lancelot. Still, this is a battle, not a duel. Even if he happened to be the last one standing, what good would it do to him? He would kill everyone else inside that castle. I'm sure he will simply surrender. Whoa, that was just pathetic. Why did Woodgoose become such a wuss? It's like he doesn't even want to fight himself. Maybe that's why Mother forbade him from going into battle? Because he would actually die if he did? I would say that was ridiculous to expect him to disobey. I haven't had the shakes that bad since Marsbury recruited me for Castoria. This going soft in your old age, and there's this. Come the hell on, Woodwoos. Hey, we did what Mother asked us to, right? Let's just get out of here. Yes, you want him to disobey and then like report back to Morgan to punish him. I know. Why don't we go stop by Gloucester? Gloucester's great. I bet it beats anything you had in your world too. We could go to the council's restaurant together, and after that we can try, alright, robbing a bank. Maybe another time, when I've got nothing better to do. What, you're so busy now? I'm not. I'm out of my skull. Well, it's just that something's nagging at me about Morgan's order. Do not let Woodwoos fight. Huh, you know, depending on how you look at it, that could mean the exact opposite. Huh? Opposite? How? Let's stick around for just a little longer, Lady Spinel. Lady Spinel. If everything works out like I think it might, we should be in for a pretty spectacular show. Assassin? This Woodwoos? Yeah, we can pick Castoria here. How could this be? Oh right, I can choose Melt. And Protea, where are you? Here. Oh wait, let's take the XPCE.
So, 燃えるような舞台がお好みなのね。結構器用なので。白兵戦行きます。
She's NP4 and skills level 9. Yes, I got level up to that power up. She wouldn't have to use the GIMP skill level anymore. After they need one or two more bells. What the? Huh? What is this? Okay, it's about enough. What the? What kind of attack is that? Didn't notice it before. Wait, this isn't a plug suit.
結構素早いのね。そっち？や でしょ。年ですこれでどうなりトランプ戦いですか。
Wow, that didn't crit.
「望まれることをアフタービジョン望まなん自分でもよくわからないのですが、あれはいつか見た終わりの星。どれほど遠く汚れても私は星を探すのです。さあ幕を開けてアラウンドカリバーン参ります。
何十回何百回ぶつかり合って何十年何百年昔の怒りが星自身の忘れた頃に
もちろん
僕ら
まっすぐ立ちはだかるなら
僕らに届いてる僕ら見つけ合って殴り合って同じ空輝くのだって二人だって約束した遥か遠く終わらないベテルギウス君にも見えるだろう祈りが
トランプ見切れるたまらないわ。バリアシオンパラディオン
僕ら
やだな。
僕ら見つけ合って殴り合って同じ空輝くり合って殴り合って約束した輝くのだって二人だって約束した遥か遠く終わらないベテルギウス
違法な
君にも見えるだろうどこまでPhew, that was exhausting. Good thing we were able to dry off Woodward's soldier before they got in through the western gate. I swear, they're those Fangland fairies. I can't believe they tried to pass themselves up as food delivery. And what's worse, the guards almost bought it. You think? It looks more like they were just dumbfounded to me. I guess every army has a sneaky trick. That's what they were. I can't believe they tried that. Still, I'm impressed you saw through them, Gareth. None of the other fairies guarding the ramparts were any wiser. I guess because I've always had a good hearing, I can just kind of tell when there's danger afoot. Anyway, now that we've fended off this sneak attack, let's go back to the war room. The reinforcement from Norwich should be here by now. What do you mean Norwich didn't send in any reinforcement? Are you telling me not a single soldier or blacksmith is willing to join the Round Table army? At least right now, sir, the Count is doing his best to convince them. The fairies in Norwich are grateful to the Child Prophecy, but they say they can't afford to get drawn into another battle right now. I see. So what they mean is, the people of Norwich only care about Norwich and will keep a damn about what happened elsewhere. Even though Castoria, the Child Prophecy, made the brave decision to save Britain and rang a bell of pilgrimage. Oh fuck, they could just left her on her own. And even though she already saved Norwich twice now, yeah, they still can't be bothered to fight the Queen's army themselves. It's not like that, sir. we're still willing to fight. We just, well, don't see the point of fighting a battle we can't hope to win. Yup, that tracks. The whole thing about the chap prophecy drawing fairy from around the world to her cause sounded nice, but it was a crock from the start. We have got to remember that these fairy have been living in fear of the Queen for 2,000 years. You can't get over something like that overnight. And don't forget about the fairy knight. Gonna take a lot more than ringing one bell to get all those fairies on our side. I thought I had laid down the groundwork for these fairies to stand up against the Queen's regime as long as they had an opportunity. I guess rumors alone can only do so much. I can't believe this. We worked so hard to save Norwich, but now that we are gone, it's like they forgot all about it. An ungrateful bunch. Fuck them. I understand. Of course, the fairies of Norwich wouldn't feel comfortable joining the Round Table army without a clear assurance of our chances of victories. Yeah, and when we defeated the Calamity, they also said like sending those weapons to Londiniums and such. Sound like we're already on their side already, which is just virtual signaling, I guess. Please, don't give it another thought. Could you just give the Count a message for us? Tell him that we'll do our best to figure out something out on our own, and we would appreciate any continued assistance we can provide with supplies. Yes, of course. Now, if you excuse me, I'll be on my way. I'm surprised you're not disappointed, Castoria. I figured this would hit you hardest. Yeah, she's different now. Oh, don't get me wrong. I'm upset for sure. I've just always been quick to get over disappointment. That's... For the time being, let's just focus on what we can do now. Like when we ran around in just his cloak. Point of orders? When I said I had nothing on my name, I was being metaphorical. I wasn't literally shrieking around Britain. If one wouldn't do the trick, then we'll have to go for two. Right, maybe the ringing the second bell will motivate the fairies to get up the sidelines. Excuse me, Sir Percival, Lord Oberon. I have an urgent message from our allies in Gloucester. It says the Queen's army is advancing on the Wells's Wood. Wait, what? Huh? Wells's... Fairy Knight Gawain is leading an order of knights who would report directly to the Queen. Why? We can't stop them ourselves, and we can't be sure how long the Well's Wood will be safe. Why is she taking there though? Like, there's no point. There's no value there. Please send ASAP. Why? What the hell? I'm sorry, but I have to go. I'm sure you can handle things here, Percival. Shit. Oberon, wait! There's no point going alone. Stop! You can't help them all by yourself. What? Why though? Huh? Why is she doing that? Oh, he's back. You're right. I might be able to get there in town on my own, but even if I did, there's nothing I can do. Will you help me, Gino? Castoria? I'm going to help the fairies of the Well's Wood however I can. They have nothing to do with this. I should be the one to suffer the Queen's wrath. You're not the only one they help, Oberon. You're not just you. They help us all. When Morgan said that, I thought it would be like Nocnaria. Like, yeah, but it doesn't make sense either way. This doesn't make sense either. What the hell is going on? Right, you're right. So much has happened that I forgot all about that. Percival, will you ask the fairy horses to help us? I'm afraid Red Rabbit alone wouldn't be enough. I can fly there myself, but we'll need 4 of them to pull the carriage at max speed for 5 passengers. Gino, Toria, Muramasa, Gareth, and Da Vinci. I'll make the arrangement right away. But it won't only be 5 passengers. Kundry and I are going too, but don't you need to defend this stronghold? So I got to stay behind, huh? Well, I get it. I'm not much of a flyer. And I know, and you need to keep the carriage as light as possible. Ah, I thought you were light. Don't worry. We'll be back in no time. Just please be careful while we're away, Habanyan. Right back at you. You're going up against the fairy knight, right? Fairy who has had the name changed and are really tough. Do you have a plan for how to handle her? Of course. In fact, I've been waiting for an opportunity like this. I'm not going to let Gawain push us around any longer. Now that's the child prophecy talking. Okay, I just have one piece of advice. Humiliate her. Find a way, whatever it takes. That'll give you a chance to uncover more about her gift and name. The whole fairy knight thing is just a big act. If you can get them to disavow their knight self, you can win. Thanks for worrying and for cheering us on, Habernyam. See you later. Oh wait, yeah, we went back to there. Oh yeah, that remind me. You haven't opened the Oxford note. Is there a note there? Kind of strange. It's a big city. Yeah, like NP level 4 and 999 skill. Is just gonna be a berserker here? Probably. Yes, that's good. Oh wow. Oh wait, what? Okay. Ah.
では決着。力を持って山を抜き、気迫を持って世を覆う。我が武変、ここに示さん。
食べなさい。戦いですか。よ、目にいい判断です。モルゴース。
終わりだ。
慈悲だ。神戸を垂れよ。恐怖は希望もない。何人も通るにあたわず。
ここで果てるが天命と知れ。
天命と知れ。Autumn Forest. Well, I can see the Wells wood now. Oh no, they're burning! It's okay, I'm sure everyone found a good place to hide. Let's split up. One team take out the enemies, the other put out the fire. Castoria, Da Vinci, Gino, you come with me. Alright, we'll take out the other side. Percival, Gareth, let's go. Oh god. Nah. You heard the High Queen's order. Use fire. Burn this rotten, filthy wood to the ground. Let this be a warning to foul scoundrel calling himself the Fairy King. It hurt. Please stop. Please don't burn our forest. Please don't destroy Orbital Storm. Please leave us alone. Please don't hurt us anymore. It hurts. We don't want to die. God damn it, why? No, we're too late. There's the Fairy Knight, capture him. There's the Fairy King, capture him. You must bring him before Her Majesty. Huh? When did Orion become her target though? Huh? Is that the child prophecy with him? But her magical energy wasn't anywhere near that vicious when we saw her in Camelot. Ah! You... you... Yes, is this the first time you see her rage? You... Castoria, right, this must be what happened in Tinterjo. Yeah, bring back bad memory. Come on, Gino. We need to go after Castoria. She's not herself right now. She will die here if we don't do something. Got it. Leave it to me. Shit. Oh, shh. What should I use? Okay. Da Vinci can play AoE then. Oh, the depth down. Is it because of rage? Which one? Yeah, since that great change here.
芸術とは輝くものさ。芸術とは輝くものさ。行くよ。行くよ。撃て撃て。白兵戦行きます。ああ、とても楽しかったとも。戦いですから。 黄金律にも種類があるのさ。私のオッケー。それはいつか来る兆しの星。誰に呼ばれるまでもなく、あなたは星をかざすでしょう。アラウンドカリバーン。どんな嵐であろうとも、どんな未来が待とうとも、これを突破するのが 私たちの課題なのさ。ボンビアージョ、また会おう、諸君。歯ごたえがないにも程があってよ。
Where are you going? Don't you dare run from me! You think you could just kill everyone here and leave? Well, I wouldn't let you. I swear it. Please, calm down, Victoria. Wait, should we be worrying about helping the survivor now? Let go of me! They're going to get away! You have to make them pay for... Holy shit. Just slap her. I'm sorry. I was so blinded by anger. It's okay. I shouldn't have done that. Come on, let's see if there's any survivors. Don't worry about it. Just look for survivors. Okay, maybe there's some up in the tree, like there were before. Uh-oh. It's no use. You already have a day too late. We killed the last of them hours ago. All that's left is burned the wood. This is what came of your ringing that bell, child prophecy. Yeah, can the newly powered up Castoria beat this fair knight Gawain? Yep, this is the way to fight her. Fairy Knight Gawain. What are you doing here anyway? You're supposed to be fighting wood wolves now. Did you leave Londinium undefended just to come here? I can't understand it. Nothing you do makes sense. The weak are meant to obey the strong. As long as they do that, they will one day get to enjoy the strong just remain. If they cannot understand that, then the strong have no obligation to protect them. Child prophecy, foreign mage, if you are prepared, I am willing to accept your surrender. My only mission today was to cleanse the wells. I don't have orders to eliminate you. But if you insist on fighting, I will burn you along with these woods. Looks like we have to defeat her if we're going to protect the forest. Don't worry. I have a perfect anti-Gawain countermeasure in mind. We can stop him from sucking up magical energy with a decoy. That said, I only have 3 of them, so they won't last long, so we'll need to hit her fast and hard, Gino. Okay, so let's see what her plan is. Super Orion? Yeah. Buster. Let's see. Yes. I guess he's the only one good for this. And 1 archer. Wait, no. Single target archer, just in case. And the other... Helena. What the? Can we actually beat her? Oh fuck.
罠って
着陸強尺私に従え剣だけではない
今のうちに準備を何の
はいやっと
それはいつか来る兆しの星誰に呼ばれるまでもなくあなたは星をかざすでしょうアラウンドカリバーン
I'm not sure how much I can do with that. I can defend the buff.
アルテミスその力を貸してくれお前と一緒なら負ける気がしないよしぶちかますアルテミスアグノス勇気凛々やってやる
Terror. Oh, that's pretty good. We're gonna have to beat it in 3 turns. Oh right. We now have no card for Orion. Man.
オーセロッ
もちろん
トつまらんほいほい
Oh, that's unfortunate. Oh wow. That hit hard. Shit. Oh, nice.
狙いを定めなんて呪い狙いを定めてっと
Hope I only need to break 1 bar.
はいよっとはいよ
It's gonna be 2 NP stacked on top of each other, right?
あなんか嫌な予感がする
Like, is this the?
アルテミス怒ってるなんかバレたっぽいホーグ中止中止いやー首絞めないでやれ夢か
Oh, what the fuck? Oh. Holy shit. That's great archer for you. Since I don't have him, I never knew he. I mean, I knew he's strong, but like that strong. Just stick to some simple buff, right? Hey, that was a good one. You're doing great, Castoria. Muramasa, what are you doing here? Well, that I just had a hunch the little lady there could use some help. And I couldn't stand back and do nothing. You impudent little protecting the magical trinket. Do you think we're just going to roll over and let you walk all over us? Well, think again, you glutinous pig. You dare mock me like that? You're damn right I do. You're a pathetic excuse for a fairy knight. You don't care about protecting the fairy at all. You're just a mindless dog, following the queen's every order. You have no right to use the name of a knight of the round table. Sure, Sir Gawain could be overly serious, a bit of a teacher's pet, and sometimes he put a little too much trust in his king. But he was never an unthinking beast who blindly accepted whatever his king told him, like you. Huh? How does she know about the Gawain from, I'm guessing, proper human history? For that matter, I know you're not really Gawain. Your true name was written on Ector's receipt. Now you listen to me and listen to me good. Your true name is Bargus. Bargus the black dog. Duchess, the devourer of thunderclouds. Now forget about the queen's gift and stop pretending to be a knight already. Oh, the reveal. We have the reveal. True name reveal. Bargus. Okay, this stands for real. Let's beat her. Bargus, that's the name of black dog fairy from English legend. It's supposed to have a glowing horn and fiery eye. It's also said to be an omen of imminent disaster. That's right. That is apparently what I am in your proper human history. Thank you for reminding me of that loathsome fact, girl. You have helped me cool my head. But this changed nothing, you weakling. Even with my true name revealed, I remain unchanged. I am a creature of the night, as far as I am concerned. Sir Gawain's morning light and numerous of the saints which take effect in daytime have only ever held me back. I may be a fairy-eating beast, and I may have lost my gifted name, but I am still a knight. My horn remains as devoted to the High Queen as ever, and I shall prove that by ending your life with it here and now. Huh? Hang on. I thought uncovering Bargy's gifted name was all we had to do to win. So why is she even stronger than she was before? Oh, now you're timid. You just lived your whole life flying by the seat with your pants, don't you? No, I can understand how Castoria feel. I can't even measure Bargus' magical energy anymore. I don't get it either. Revealing her true name was supposed to remove the change to the spirit origin and make her weaker. But instead, it's almost as if she... I know we can't afford to run away, but it's just like the true name didn't give her strength, it restricted her. Like, how the hell? It doesn't matter. Retreat is not an option. We're going to defeat Bargus here now. We have to take down at least one of the fairy knight, or we'll never stir the anti-Morgan fairy out there into action. And besides, it may not have lasted long, but I'm still Fairy King Oberon, Lord of Wales. So please, lend me your aid, Castoria, Gino. Let's show this dog who trampled all over these woods exactly what weaklings like us can really do. Oh. Yeah, maybe try Oberon again? I mean... Super Orion. Oh, got Oberon as a support. Damn, Oberon. Wait. Oh, nice. No need to worry about that anymore. Threat to humanity.
なん僕の力じゃないさ。
白兵戦行きます。戦いですか。
うまい手を考えよ
いやでも
ゲ
負けないぞ。
ホースタウンの
アルテミス、その力を貸してくれ。お前と一緒なら負ける気がしない。アルテミス、アグノス。
ここでまっすぐ。
1、2、3。
強きそれは
弱い。
祝福なんて呪いみたいなもんだぞ。
Gather raid, start a green creature crit strength 1 turn before dealing damage with pass the card for yourself. 3 times, 3 turn. One of these should be
見
good.
せてやら。はいよ。
Yeah, this should break the bar. Holy shit.
我が矢の届かぬ者はいない。
弱い着陸強食
Right, that's enough for another NP. But no card to use though.
望まれることを望まれたように。それはいつか来る兆しの星。誰に呼ばれるまでもなく、あなたは星をかざすでしょう。アラウンドカリバーン。
アルテミス、その力を貸してくれ。お前と一緒なら負ける気がしない。アルテミス、アグノス。
覚悟すればいい。
記憶をたどる旅。Oh, come on. Deal heavy special attack damage all enemy. Remove attack buff, inflict sleep, and apply invincible 1 turn to enemy.
温かな夢の
負けな
話を。
いぞ。やります。
僕にできることなんてこの程度さ。同心の君、夏の夜の後、恋は触らず懐かしむもの。ライライム、
Lime, good fellow.
ここでまっすぐ。
Oh yeah, he's Oberon. Orion has invincibility pierce. Oh fuck, she's back already. What now? I have no defense. Yeah, gonna need to use my backline. Shit.
真の姿を見せてやる。反人類史、何する者ぞ。我が剣のシミにもならず。
Wait, what?
アルテミス、
Did you get an attack buff from that? Shit. Human attribute. She doesn't have human trait, right?
すべて見つめます。よろしい。そんなに見たいの？手に入らない。
目に打ついい判断で
見せてあげるわ。
Yeah. This should
それ
be
は
enough to
耐え
kill
ていた
her.
滅びの意味最果てにありながら鳥は明日の話にならぬキャメ
山を抜き水を割りなお落ちることなきその両翼確約三連。
話にならんな死になさい覚悟するがいいなんじゃけやばい
What the? That wasn't enough?
こうしてほしいんでしょう。すべて見つめます。
Yeah,
よろしい。
this should definitely be enough.
いいわ。とっておき。いいわ。こっちよ。
弱い
山を抜き水を割りなお落ちることなきその両翼確約三連。
話にならんな
行くわよ。
弱い
バイバイ。
弱い
はあ、ちょっと疲れちゃった。魔力供給お願いね。
Another 5 AP. Oh. Though of a difficult battle. Burning down forests, slaughtering helpless fairies. If this is how your queen treat any who defy her, none of that is any right. None of you has any right to call yourself knights. Not one of you. Ah! Whoa, just skewered 2 of them at once. Impressive. Now I see why you call you. Now I see why they say you've reached the limit of human ability. That said, this isn't like you. What happened to your usual calm? Aren't you supposed to be as big of heart as one of your as big of heart as you are of bodies? Are you both incomparably tough and consistently logical? You're right, I'm a commander. I need to be as calm as collected as I look. Thank you for snapping me out of my rage, Muramasa. I don't see any more of the Queen's soldier here. Gareth and I should be able to handle the search for survivors. So why don't you go help Castoria? You've been worrying about her all this time, right? It's written all over your face. Is it? Well, you know, she has a tendency to let her feeling get the best of her sometimes, right? And while Gino's got a good handle on his feeling now, he's still just a kid. Someone's got to make sure those students get into trouble. Might as well be an old man like me. Come on, you don't look anything like an old man. Anyway, thanks for watching me. Thanks for watching out for them. Sure thing. You're gonna be pretty perceptive sometime, huh? There's no one here, Percival. No fairy from the forest, no soldier of the Queen's army. They're all gone. So it would seem. Damn it. We're too late to stop them. Come on, let's head circle west around where Castoria's group was headed. Maybe we'll find some survivors along the way. I can't come this far without saving at least one person. I just can't. Percival? Huh? Ah! Look out! There's someone behind you! Behind me? I don't see anyone. And I don't sense... What? There really was someone there. How did you see them, Gareth? That's amazing. I didn't see them exactly. I just saw that you would be in trouble. No, wait, there's something unnatural over there. It's a mirror. They're hiding behind a mirror, reflecting the surrounding. Mirror. Like Tristan there in Barrel Guts. Ah, they just ran up into those trees. They're trying to escape. Get them, Percival. Leave it to me. It's a mirror. I can't believe you destroyed my mirror camouflage. In all my years as an assassin knight, I, Portune, have never made such a careless mistake. But then, I've not worked in 200 years. I didn't fail. I'm just a bit rusty. Still, I cannot believe a fairy saw through my camouflage like that. I had better kill you, girl. I can't have you getting so lucky twice. What? Oh no you don't, you coward. Help me out here, Gareth. I need you to be my eyes. Tell me where he is. You got it! I'll do my very best! Whew. So it's their fight now. Portune the night. Yeah, he's not gonna die, just what? Oh, she got the sure hit there.
お任せいいですとも
Yeah, the text but with the screen shaking like that, you cannot read at all. Hmm. Can I hit him with one of Gareth's card and followed by Percival? Hey, stop hitting her. I need to hold out and tank the NP with the Percival's taunt here.
はいお任せいいですとも
Yeah, let's... Oh yeah, that works. Oh, come on!
これならなんとかなりそうです逆行よ導きを防御陣形
結構頑丈なので自分でもよくわからないのですが参ります
先行皆さんとてもお強い私もまだまだ修行をしなくてはですね
What was I thinking? The way things are going, my defeat is all but guaranteed. Damn it, out. With all the luck, why do I have to run into the one fairy in the world who can see me? I ran away. Do not let him get away. He's getting away, Percival, but at least it looks like he can't turn invincible anymore. It's a real pain, alright. We should take him out now before... Huh? Shit. I can't believe my eye. What a proud knight doing in a panel colony like this. Aren't you supposed to be in Londinium right now? No wonder Her Majesty doesn't see the Round Table army as a threat. You just entirely lack the mindset necessary for victory. You really are pathetically naive, Percival. You are. Lancelot, the strongest fair knight in Britain. Yeah, I wanna see how does he compare to Lancelot? They say he fought her on an equal term. The flashback? Oh wait. Huh? Does it put out the fire? There, how do you like that, huh? It's been a long time coming. Don't you talk down to me, weakling. You would never have wanted that orbital on Muramasa and the foreign Genos' help. Huh, she actually used my name. I know, but still. Bargus? You might have one knee on the ground, but I can tell you still have strength to spare. You could keep fighting if you like, but do you really want to continue until we are all dead? You include? Yeah, I've talked to you a few times now. Obviously, that doesn't give me a complete understanding of who you are. But I know you well enough to know that you are willing to listen to anyone you see as strong. Which is why I want to talk to you about something now. You're an awfully chatty servant, aren't you? Very well. What do you have to say? Castoria does not consider Britain our enemy. You have no intention of attacking it. Now that its tree of emptiness is gone, it's only a matter of time until it disappeared anyway. But until it does, we think that the fairy who called it home should decide what happened to it. Britain's going to disappear? Ridiculous. Ridiculous. You're making no sense at all. The fact that you are aiding in the child prophecy alone makes you enemy of fairy Britain. You're already attacking Britain. You're wrong, Bargus. We're hoping the child prophecy will save Britain. The real invader here is Morgan. She and Barrowgut has no intention of saving you or any other fairy, just like she didn't bother to do anything to help Norwich. You know, she did set the spell there. She said she wasn't gonna do anything, but yeah, like the spell was gonna take care of the calamity. The cloud was her spell, not the calamity. Morgan isn't going to do anything to stop the great calamity, even if it means letting every fairy in Britain die. Know why? Because she meant to use the great calamity to invade our world. But you already figured that out, haven't you? No matter what reason Morgan might have for doing this, the fact is, if she gets her way, countless fairies are going to suffer and die. You're right. I can't deny any of that. Then join us. It's not too late for you to... Nah, I don't see that happening. Don't mock me. Just because I accept what you are saying is true doesn't mean I have accepted you. If you mistake me for a friend and get too close to me, I'll cut you down where you stand. Have you forgotten what I have done? Now, I have a question for you. You claim to be trying to save Britain, yes? But Barry told us that Chaldean instead yours is the only way and had destroyed many other worlds. If that's true, then it must be why you came here in the first place. You say you're not going to attack us because you are already doomed? That's not the same thing as saving us. Let me now ask you this, Gino. You may answer as well, wise and fair servant. The child prophecy, I can understand, but why would outsiders like yourself protect fair Britain like us? You did so in Norwich, and you try here today as well, even though you could have just let them die. Well, no, I couldn't have. I saved them because I wanted to. I know they will be gone soon. This doesn't make sense. Okay. Just ignore someone in need. Especially when those people saved you. But I don't want to let what might happen tomorrow ruin today. Easy there, Bargus. It's obvious you don't really want to kill us anymore. When I call truce with them, hell, I'm still technically one of Caldera's enemy myself. If there's something you really want to do, letting yourself do it isn't such a bad idea. Huh? Bargus, don't tell me she's turning into a Morse? No, wait, that's not it. What's going on? My name. Don't call me by my name. What in the world? Huh? Huh? Soldier. That night he got Bargus in his sight. What the heck? Did we just protect Gino? What were you thinking? Why would you try to help me? Are you trying to get yourself killed? I mean... You were aiming for me, weren't you, Portin? What's the meaning of this? Don't you take that tone with me, Bargus. I'm the one who's angry here. Not only did you dare to entertain these outsiders as a ridiculous notion, you even defended the foreign mage. This is treason. You wish to prove your innocence and loyalty. Now will be your only chance. Kill that human. Go on, it should be easy for you. All you have to do is hold him close and break his neck. I can't do that. Not that he tried to help me. I see that the High Queen's wrath will be swift and mighty. Foolish black dog. Now good luck falling asleep tonight. Oh crap, he's getting away. Shouldn't we go after him, Bargus? Would he be charged with treason if he make it back to Camelot? It's alright. I did what I thought was right. Nothing more. Should the High Queen choose to punish me for that, then I shall accept my fate as a knight. Traitor lending your aid to the Child Prophecy, my mission to eradicate Oberon's home, the Autumn Woods, is complete. I will probably be relieved from my position once I return to Camelot. But that is also proof that Fairy Knight Gawain has been bested in battle. Victory is yours, Round Table. I'm sure the other fairies will be delighted by this news. There's a black cloud around her. That mist around her body though. Bargus is gone and the battle is over now, but Oberon! You didn't manage to save the little fairies. Well, however things turns out, at least the forest is quiet now. And the fact that we managed to beat one of the fairy knights is no small achievement. He's trying to hold it in. I'm glad at least one good thing came out of this. No, it's okay. Oberon, I think I would like to be alone for a while. Would you mind heading back without me? I need some time to say goodbye to everyone individually. Okay, we'll go ahead and wait for you at the carriage. Come on, Gino. Let's give you some space. Yeah. Man, I really felt that. Oh, good. I'm glad you're okay. Huh? Where's Oberon? I don't see him anywhere. He's going to be a little late, so we're going to spend the night here while we wait for him. What about Percival and Gareth? We are right here. We've been resting up while we waited for you. We looked everywhere, but I'm afraid there were no survivor. I'm sorry I couldn't be of more help. Still, You should have seen Percival out there. He chased off Lancelot. Holy shit. Lancelot? That bitch was here too. So he really did do that. Damn, dude. Like stronger than like juiced up mash. Damn it, now I wish I had stayed with Percival. I need to pay her back for tossing me into the pit before I leave this Lostbelt. So there were two fairy knights here then, and you actually chased Lancelot away? No, I didn't. Garrett is giving me too much credit. The truth is, she basically lets us go. As soon as she confirmed that the fire had been put out, she flew up toward Camelot. Huh. I'm a human. There's nothing I could have done to strike a dragon fairy like her from the sky. I know what you mean. I've seen Lancelot's incredible mobility for herself. She's just as fast and agile in flight as the record I have seen in Enkidu. A scene of Enkidu from Babylonia. So now we have the reference about the Grail Power Enkidu. That is a really strong foe. Yeah, but not really stronger than the thing we fought before. Right. Let's see. We didn't fight that Enkidu and win. That Enkidu like fought on was about as strong as. Wait, no, we did not win against him. I'm sure she's the most beautiful fairy in all Fairy Britain after all, huh? What's beautiful has anything to do with here? That said, even she could only move so fast in the forest. What with all the tree getting in her way? That's the only reason I was able to hold out against her as long as I did. Still, it's impressive you managed to fend her up. Even a certain alter ego I know was helpless against her. Huh, he's right here. Do you have any other combat data about her we could use? We basically know nothing about her right now. Did anything stand out to you while you fought? Did she say anything about this atrocity? Well, actually... No, nothing noteworthy. I'm afraid all I could do against her would defend. Right, Gareth? They hiding something? Yeah, I guess so, but it was still an amazing battle. On a different note, I'm a little worried about Oberon. I'm sure he will get over the shock this time. But burying that many bodies would have to wear on anyone. Maybe I ought to go back and help him. Huh? Why would he bury them? What do you mean? Why would he bury them? What? Do you only cremate body here? Yeah, fairy do things differently. But do they not bury body? Oh, hello there, Guaro. Melusine Shripu for Koyanskaya. Well, I mean, she's a great support for Buster. You have the sync word for it. I'm saving for Oberon though. Like they're debated around Oberon and Koyanskaya. Like their support on both sides. Yeah, but I don't think you can go wrong with Koyanskaya though. Both would be great support. Either way, you can't leave the bodies there to rot. We've got to make a grave then. You really don't know, Muramasa? I guess you don't either then, Gino. Oh yeah, I want summer karma too. It's too much. It's really hard. Yeah, but I made up my mind. Oberon come first, then karma. I'm skipping Koyanskaya. Well, skipping Koya means not farming the 90++ node though. Oh, I play on my JP accounts, doesn't have either Oberon and Koyanskaya, and I just keep using the art team. Yeah, I just have to skip those high note. And just stick with my art servants. If you would like to use the Buster servant, then yeah, and it's not like choosing that can get you the servant. I might spend all of my synchro and still not get Oberon. Let's see, I have 400 right now, and the anniversary should give me like a bit over 100. That's 500. Yeah, the change is high, but not a guarantee. Not until like the 900 mark. Yeah, you're welcome. Thanks for stopping by though. No, what? You mean British fairy don't disappear when they die? Oh, now I get it. That makes a lot of things add up. They disappear, so you don't need to bury them, I guess. I thought it was strange when their spirit origin didn't fall apart after they died. Huh? That's right. I don't know how it is with fairies in your world. But here in Britain, when they die, we just stay how we are. We don't decompose. We don't rot. Ah? Oh, I thought wrong then. We change form and then stay there forever. Human bodies rot, so we do cremate those. But fairy bodies are just abandoned to the earth. But Oberon would bury them, right? He's from proper human history. Look, over there! See all those fallen trees? Those are fairy who reaches the end of their life. All Britain is composed of fairy corpses. Holy shit. This is last chapter. Yeah, last arrow. Man. This is getting more depressed. I mean, Nasu's story usually gets more sad. With the light at the end of the tunnel, but sad things still happen. Okay, depending on how this goes, it might stop after this section. I believe there was 2 sections today. I can't believe a proud knight like myself has to flee. This has been one surprise after another. The child prophecy and foreign mage was supposed to stay back in Londinium. Lancelot didn't obey her orders. Gawain only burned the forest. No, she just bargains the black dog now. I have to report her betrayal to Her Majesty. Under the circumstances, she will understand why I had no choice but to retreat. But the biggest problem is that girl who saw through my camouflage. I should have made her tell me how she did it, but that damn Percival got in my way. Well, no matter. At least I know a way to find her. As soon as I have reported back to Her Majesty, I'll go to Londinium and... What the? Huh? Vargas? Huh? What is this? What's going on? My legs, they are being eaten away. Huh? You, I know you. I recognize that horrible curse scent. I smelled it during the war against the Moors. Huh? No, this can't be. You're supposed to be dead. The High Queen. You have to tell this to the High Queen. Oh, okay, huh? Okay. From the war against the Moors in Oge? I have no idea. Okay, back to Mash's story. Yeah, I think I can read this. Yeah, it goes as last time. We have to go through Mash's story before reunites with her in the mainline story. Fey Era 400, back when Britain's Tree of Emptiness still stood, intact and whole. Mash was enjoying a peaceful respite with Ash and Totorot at their forest camp. Though still be widened by how still simultaneously similar and different her surroundings were. She told her new companions everything she could about her experience in Fairy Britain. Now we know the future. That's like gonna be really big. So that's everything I know about the Isles of Britain, the land of the Fae. Will they do anything different? Does that help? Ash, is there something wrong with her? Don't be rude, Totorot. She isn't lying. She's telling us about the distant future. So, in this future, this place called Fairy Britain, a queen named Morgan unified all the clans. And there's a figure known as the Child Prophecy, as well as invaders from proper human history. Mash probably told her that. Wait, does Mash know how Castoria looks like? She could tell that the Child Prophecy looked like Ash. Oh, I'm sorry. Invaders is too strong a word. Forgive me. I'm still processing everything you have told me. No, it's okay. I can't blame you for thinking of us like that way. Anyway, does this mean you believe me about coming here from the future, Ash? It's a lot to take in, but I can mostly tell you're being honest about it all. Part of me doesn't want to believe it, especially regarding the Child Prophecy. She says she's the Savior's reborn, the next fairy destined to save Britain? If there's such a person in the future, that means, well, it means I'm going to fail. Yeah, and there's no way Ash's gonna fail this time. She's gonna bring peace to Britain. You'll see. This Mirror Clan fairy doesn't know what she's talking about. You're right, Totorot. I do have to make sure I succeed this time. You will help me, won't you? I'm guessing you've done this many times. You bet I will. I'm always happy to help girls who are doing their best. You said your name is Mash, right? You got bad luck showing up here when you did. If you want my help, you're going to have to wait until I have finished making Ash happy. That's fine. Thank you, Totorot. I know we can count on you. Mash, you don't have anywhere else to go. You can stay with us. But if you do, I would like you to promise me one thing. If you want to return to your own town, you shouldn't say anything about the future. You might change. Oh right, is that because intervening in the past could end up changing the future? Something like that. I doubt anything you say or do here will have any effect on the era of the High Queen. But there could be fairies here in the Fae era, where the Tree of Emptiness is still intact, whose destiny could end up warped. Huh, so nothing I do here will have any effect on the era by the High Queen. What do you mean by... Hold it, Mash. That's getting into the future again, right? Oh, right, of course. I shouldn't even be talking about the Arab High Queen anymore, should I? That's right, I'm saying this more to protect your destiny than ours. When you go back to your own time, you can bring back any knowledge that would create a paradox. The larger paradox, the greater the resulting gaps in your memory would be. You don't want to lose your precious memory, right? So it's better if you avoid discussion of the future as much as possible. That being said, I really have to question this High Queen Morgan's judgment in handling Calamity by sending them back to the past. If you hadn't defeated the Calamity of Norwich in the future, then we would have found that giant hand thing you told us about on that beach instead of you, right? Talking about a close call, if it had been that thing we encountered, we might have lost the Knight of Londinium who finally just appeared. In that sense, you have helped us out more than I can possibly say, Mash. Thanks to you and this Geno person saving us from that battle. Our own battle should go much more smoothly. That's a strange battle you're fighting as a savior Britain. That's a battle you're fighting as a savior Britain, right? Is that the battle from year 4000 of the Fey Era? Or the warp summer from Fey Era 2000? What year is it right now? Oh yeah, they didn't talk about that. Huh? The war summer happened in the Fey Era 10,000. The only war that took place in the year 2000 was the yacht dispute between the Earth and Wind clan, back when Britain was a lot smaller than it is now. So I'm guessing the corpus of the fairy, like expand the land. Oh wait, I think I understand. Those year number must be backward. In the time Mash's form, they probably count the Fey Era years backwards, starting with the first year of the era of the High Queen. It may keep things simpler if you just talk about past events in terms of how many years ago they happened. The War of Summer took place 1600 years ago, which could make it the Fey Era 2000 from your perspective, Mash. It was a massive invasion perpetrated by Ireland, the Eyes of Shadows. It was the second attempt by the Northern Fairies who invade Britain. They were led by Queen Mab, who worked her human army like slave. Wait, so Mab invaded here like and got a land up north until even during Morgan's rule. Like Queen Mab has got to be like the predecessor of Cnoc. That's Mab and Maeve in probably human history or something. That was a really close call, wasn't it, Totoro? It sure was. They almost killed every clan in Britain. I don't know what we would have done if it hadn't been for you and the Black Knight, right? Black Knight? Huh? Oh, this is the Black Knight. True, Queen Mab was a very powerful fairy. And it's not just because she had Albion's protection. She also had a primordial strength about her that the Southern fairies simply don't possess. Ash managed to buy her some time, but if she had really wanted to wipe out the clans, there was nothing we could have done to stop her. But then, just as Mab was on the verge of victory, she proposed a truce out of nowhere. She then went on to occupy the vacant throne left behind by the Rain clan in Orkney, and become the lord of the entire northern region. I see. Thank you for filling me in. By the way, may I ask who that is? Wait, So, wait, did it talk about him all this time? This is Sir Black Knight, my escort. He and I have known each other for a long time now, haven't we? Indeed. Ever since you first become a public figure. Ash and I have fought side by side for over 2,000 years now. I don't know how much more I can take, even with this undying body. Succeed or fail, I really hope this is your last attempt to save Britain. Don't worry, it's going to work this time. All we have to do is make sure the coronation goes smoothly. I guess that's true. If this doesn't work, then nothing will. After 10,000 years of fighting, the clans have finally agreed to live peacefully under Britain's new king. Who's that king there? Though I still find it hard to believe that a human... I remember. The human king. Then this led to her demise. There's those damn fairy. That was from last stream. They went through this when talking about Londinium. Though it's still finding it hard to believe that a human of all people succeeded at unifying the 5 clans. Still, I suppose it makes sense, since fairies would never submit to another fairies' rule. If only we'd realized it sooner. Wait, hold on, did you just say Britain has a king? And a human, no less? That's alright, Map's still grumbling about it, though. Say she's a much better choice of a Britain king than some human. Well, you know how proud Map can be, Totoro. And that's not even mentioning what happened with the War of Summer. But anyway, we are getting off track right now, Mash. We are in what you call Fey Era 4000. I don't think Mash know about the story, which I guess this means this High Queen Morgan will appear 400 years from now. Yeah, I don't think Mash know about the story with the human king. Yeah, in which she knows, I'm not sure it's a good idea to stop it. I know I shouldn't think about it, but it's really hard not to. I know Uther is human, so he only had 10 more years left at most. Oh, so that is Uther. Let's see. Wait, so like 400 year BC? The Uther, like in like the 4th or 5th century AD. So he only has 10 more years left at most. So does that mean his heir will inherit the throne for a few generations until Morgan emerges to assume the throne in 400 years? Is that even possible? I guess you don't know either, huh, Ash? Still, at least it sounds like this new king is successful at keeping peace between the clans. After all, in the fair Britain I know, there's almost no inter-clan warfare whatsoever. I'm sorry. There I go talking about the future again. That one was fine, Mash. It's still within the margin of error. Anyway, there's still peace in the future, That's good to hear. Up until now, Britain had been plagued for millennia with endless tug war between the clans. To see that fighting end without our generation would be absolutely wonderful. It's all thanks to us, Miriam and the Wind Clan. Uther's coalition army. Wait, Miriam? She's that old? Holy shit. Like 2,400 years at least. Miriam, the Wind Clan, and Uther's coalition army giving the Earth Wing, Fang, and Mirror Clan what for? Our only draw was to quit Map and the King Clan. But now that Map is marrying Uther to unify their nation, the two of them together might just be invincible. Though I do feel just a little bad for Map, since Uther so obviously loved you. Ash. Wait, Ash looks like Castoria, and Uther is supposed to be Castoria's dad. This is kind of, this is like incest, but in a different world? Huh? Yeah, maybe they aren't actually related here. Yeah, one is a fairy, one is a human, so not incest. Yeah, Uther's like the... Yeah, like those story, the human heroes in love with, like, the mage. Went to adventure with him. Don't be silly, Totoro. Of course he doesn't. Besides, once I see Uther take the crown, keep the bone bell from the clans. A bone bell? Is it the bell pilgrimage? And he's in Londinium, right? Somewhere else? I think like he didn't take the bell and he's still in Orkney. That's a bell. A bone bell. I'm going back to paradise. I think Uther and Map make a great couple too. I'm sure the two of them ruling together will bring peace to Britain for the next 400 years. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. We still need to ensure the coronation in Londinium goes smoothly. Why aren't you using the cathedral in Salisbury for that, Ash? Isn't there far more history to be found there? Londinium may be an invincible fortress, but it still smells of blood. It's bound to attract Moors. If you ask me, Salisbury is still the safest choice. Maybe, but Salisbury is also closer to the pit. Damn, the pit is... yes, much older than this. I wonder how old it is though. That place worries me more. No one in Britain knows what's at the bottom of the pit. No, the fairy Britain fears too much to even go near it. I'm the only one who can investigate what's inside, but it's too much deep for me to do so alone. If only there was someone brave and strong with magical energy to match a fairy. Oh, you got match here. Someone who wasn't from Britain but was still willing to help. Then I could go investigate it right now. Oh, huh. Ash, what is it? Of course, we do have someone like that now. Hooray! Change of plan, everyone. We are going to the pit right now. You didn't ask if Mash wants to do that though. Mash and I are going to find and uncover the truth behind the greatest mystery in Britain. Okay, if the decisive battle. Wait, this is only the section 14. Let's see. Yeah, I think you should finish this section. But it seemed like the start of the new arc though. Yeah, this is like the part one. I think I should save that for tomorrow. Okay, this will be a little earlier than the usual, about 30 minutes though, not that much. But yeah, went through 2 arrow up fragment. Yeah, like Mash's side story. Yeah, that part is so interesting though. What is more of that? Yeah. You have to come later. wait, no. We're just gonna check this. Fair era. There will be something about Fair era 12,000 we're gonna learn later. 11,000 too. Then they put these there for a reason. 6,000, 5,000. Legend of the Ash the Savior. Civil war between the clans pushed Britain to the edge of destruction. One fairy merged to save Britain. This is not. Did they say it was fighting for 4,000 years, right? So starting from year 4,000. The War of Summer war between the Northern Fairy, led by Queen Maeve, and the Southern Fairies. The war ends after Ash's Savior intervention, and the current 6-clan structure is as established. Mage sent to this town to the Water Mirror. She meet Ash the Savior and company. End of the High Queen, era of the High Queen 400. Morse, yeah, never read these before. Era High Queen first year, Morgan establishes the current order of Fairy Britain. The Fang clan massacred the Wing clan. The Wing clan is annihilated. Murian is the sole survivor. Yeah, she's from all the way from Fae era 2000 here. Wait, no, she's like 4,000 years old at least. 2,000. Moors War, one of the great calamities, a war between the King of Moors and the High Queen's army ensued. Woodgoose defeats the Moors King, who cursed the Fang clan with the manifestation of the Black Dogs. A powerful Fang clan fairy is born. She goes to become Fairy Knight Gawain. The Caterpillar War. Fairy Knight Gawain is appointed foul weather, the Lord of Cornwall Parish. Ainsel, the chief of the Mirror clan, make her prophecy. The Savior who saved Britain has been born, a true king who will defeat the false king shall appear. 10 years ago, 9 years ago, something happened here too. Yeah, we'll soon get a full picture. So, 2013 section. Oh boy, it's gonna be juicy. Okay, thank you. Thank those who tuning in to watch this stream today. And tomorrow, we'll be streaming continue streaming Lostbelt 6 at 14 o'clock, and at the usual 21 o'clock we'll be playing a different game. It's only up. Yes, that's gonna be Sunday for once, and next week, from next week, there will be only 2 FGO stream a week. Yeah, I might not finish might not finish part 2 in time for part 3 release. Yeah, I guess I don't want that. Okay, this will be it for tonight's stream. Good night and see you again.